Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, we had learned all about the document types in purchasing, including the configuration and also how the item category is linked to account assignment category. Now we will learn how to create and test a new document type for purchase requisition. Let us say we are working on some project and the business has given some requirement. The requirement is they want us to create a new document type for purchase requisition and we will name it as ZNB and the description as purchase requisition subcontracting document type. Okay, so how do we create this new document type? By copying from the standard document type for purchase requisition NB. And here the business wants only subcontracting items are allowed for the document type ZNB. This is the first requirement. The second requirement is it will use internal number range for the purchase requisition, which is same as the standard document type PNB. So the number range, internal number range, we will keep same as the standard document type PNB. And the third requirement is they want the field requisitioner must be a mandatory input field when the purchase requisition is created with the document type ZNB. This is the third requirement. And the fourth requirement is this new document type ZNB will be linked only to RFQ document type PIN and item category L and purchase order document type PNB and item category L. This is the fourth requirement. So what is the meaning of this fourth requirement? If we try to create a RFQ with document type PIN or PO document type PNB with reference to the purchase requisition document type ZNB, only item category L will be allowed. In short, the item category will be only L, which is subcontracting in either the purchase requisition of document type ZNB and RFQ and PO, okay, which is created with respect to the purchase requisition of document type ZNB. Okay, and once this new document type ZNB is ready with all these four requirements, we will test it by creating a purchase requisition with this new document type and make sure that only subcontracting items are allowed in the purchase requisition and also check if the requisitioner field is mandatory. Then we will convert this purchase requisition into a purchase order and with standard document type PNB and check if only item category L is allowed in the purchase order created. Okay. And to test it, we will use some test data, like we will use some test vendor, some test material, plant and storage location. Okay. Now, how to fulfill this business requirement or how to create this new document type ZNB. Here, the first requirement is, this one of the main requirement is, this field requisitioner must be mandatory. Okay. For this new document type ZNB. How we can achieve it? So we here we have to create our own field selection key. Okay, I will show you that one. Let us go to the configuration here. The path is material management, purchasing, purchase requisition, define document types here. Expand here. So here, if we see the document type NB for standard purchase requisition, I will just scroll to the right here. We can see the field selection key is NBB for the standard purchase order, purchase requisition document type NB. And this field selection key NBB, it will control which fields are required or mandatory fields, okay, and which fields are optional fields. Okay, so where this field selection key is defined here, it is in this path here. Okay, under the material management, purchasing, purchase requisition, define screen layout at document level. Okay, if you go to the define screen layout at document level, scroll down, if you select NBB and here, under the field selection group reference data item. Okay, if we double click here, we can see this field requisition. Okay, and this field for the standard, that is the for the field selection key NBB for the standard document type NB, it is optional here. For our requirement, this should be a required entry. So what we have to do, we have to create our own field selection key by copying from this field selection key NBB and give some name and description. And we have to make this field requisitioner as a required entry. Okay, that is the first step here. Okay, so here the first step will be we have to create a new field selection key. We will name it as N1B by copying from the field selection key NBB. And in this new field selection key, we will make the field requisitioner as the required field. Okay. And this field is available under the field selection group reference data item. That is the first step. Okay, let us do the first step here. So here, let me go here. So I will select this field selection key NBB and click copy as. We will copy, create our own field selection key N1B, and here we give the name as purchase requisition subcontract. Okay, you can give anything like subcontracting. I will make it here. This is for this one. Okay, press N1B, and here what we have to do. We have to select this and go and double click on the field selection group reference data item and make this field requisition and remove, because the business want it to be a required entry requisitioner. Okay, then go back after making it as a required entry, back. Okay, back and save. Okay, and here give create field selection key N1B for document type ZNB. Okay, for subcontract PR. Okay, and you can give any project name if you have. I have a project here. Okay, click continue. One is done. The second step is we have to create a new document type and name it as ZNB and give some description by copying from the standard document type NB. And here for this new document type ZNB, we should have only item category L, and the field selection key should we have to give it as N1B. Okay, for this new document type ZNB. Okay, so we will create a new document type ZNB here. How we will create it? I will select this NB document type NB and click. I will make it as name as ZNB and description as purchase requisition. Okay, purchase requisition. I will name it as subcontracting. Okay, this will be used for our subcontracting requirement only. So I will give the description as purchase requisition subcontracting, and the field selection key will be which we just now created N1B with the requisitioner as the required entry. Okay, and the internal number range will be same as given by the business. Okay, select, click continue. Okay, so here we will give create document type ZNB for purchase requisition. Okay, subcontracting item only, item category L L L. Okay, like this. Okay, so yeah, okay, and continue. This is created. Okay, so ZNB. But here, I think we have to make sure that the field selection key is yeah N1B, and also here we have to make sure that this will allow only item categories L. Okay, for the document type ZNB. Where we can do that one? Here, go to the select this field ZNB and double click on the allowed item categories. And here we should have only this item category L subcontracting. We have to remove all. Okay, so select also select the other one other than L and continue. We should have only this item category L subcontracting for this document type ZNB. That is done. The other requirement is here link this newly created document type ZNB with RFQ document type AN and item category L, and link it with PO document type NB and item category L. Okay, how we can achieve that one? Here, go back here, back. They shown you right already that linking of the purchase requisition document type with the document types of RFQ and purchase orders are available in this one here. So how we can do that? Select this newly created document type ZNB and double click on the link purchase requisition document. Double click here. Okay. Here we should have only this, RFQ document type EIN with item category L, which is and item category L for the purchase requisition document type ZNB. The item category L subcontracting what you see towards the left is for the RFQ document type PIN, and the item category L subcontracting what you see here towards the right is for the purchase requisition document type ZNB. And we should have only this entry as well as for the this one, that is RFQ document type PIN and PO document type NB only. Okay, so we have the RFQ document type PIN is available here. Okay, let us scroll down here. Yeah, NB. Okay, PO document type NB with item category L. Okay, should be linked to the item category L subcontracting of the purchase requisition document. We should have only these two entries. We should have only this entry NB, LL, and AN for RFQ and LL. Okay, other than these two, we don't want any other entry. We have to delete all. So how to do it? Click on this, select all button. It will select all. Just deselect only this one, AN, RFQ, and standard PO NB, and delete. Click on delete. See, it has deleted all. So we have only these entries: RFQ document PIN with item category L subcontracting linked to item category L subcontracting of purchase requisition document type ZNB, and PO document type PNB with item category L linked to item category L of purchase requisition document type ZNB. Okay, now save this. Save this. Guys, go back here. So we can see here this newly created document of ZNB has internal number range 01, which is for standard, and field selection key, it is a new one, Z1B, with the field requisitioner as a required entry. And if we select this one and go to category L, subcontracting is there. And if we select this one and double click on the link purchase requisition document type, I can see only the document type EAN for RFQ and NB for standard PO are with item category L are linked to the item category L of the purchase requisition document type ZNB. Okay, so our configuration is completed now. Now we will test it. How we will test it? We will test it by creating a purchase requisition with this newly created document type and make sure that only subcontracting items are allowed, and also check if the requisitioner field is mandatory entry. And then we will convert this purchase requisition into a purchase order and check if only item category L is allowed in the PO created. Okay, so we will test it now. How we will test it? We will create a purchase. Okay, I'm just going. Okay, so here ME51N. The T code to create a purchase requisition is ME51N. Here. Here, select the document type newly created ZNB here. See, first the thing is you have to select the document type ZNB and input the material number. I have a test material L-10001 and quantity 50 and plant is 9110 and storage location is 1000. Okay. See, here the item category allowed should be only L. Okay, I will see here should be L. Only subcontracting is allowed here for the purchase requisition with document type ZNB. Okay, so here I will just try to press enter. See why, and I'm getting error because I have to input only item category L, which is subcontracting. Blank means standard, that will not allow. Okay, so input the here item category L, and the second requirement is this the field requisitioner is a required entry. Okay, after I input the item category L, and if I try to press enter and try to create the purchase requisition, again I will get error that this field requisitioner is mandatory. Input some value. See, I will press enter. I will get error, enter requisitioner. Okay, I had to input some user ID. Okay, in our plant, I have a user in Narasimha. Okay, I am putting his ID, any user ID. Okay, and now it will allow me. See here, see the error has gone. Okay, so when I try to create a purchase requisition with the document type ZNB, it will allow me to create purchase requisition only if the item category is L here and the field requisitioner is filled with some value. It should not be blank. Okay, now I will click on check button here. No messages issued during check. Okay, I have created a purchase requisition ending with 100161143. I will display this purchase requisition, other purchase requisition, and enter this one. See, 143. This is the purchase requisition created. Okay. Now I will convert this purchase requisition into a purchase order and check if only item category L is allowed in the purchase order. Okay. So how I will do it? I will go to a this one and I will create screen, and the T code to create a purchase order is ME21N. So I will go to ME21N, double click on ME21N, and here we have to create the purchase order with reference to this purchase requisition. What is the purchase requisition number? Here it is, 10016416143. Okay, 16143. And here I can see this purchase requisition, right, in the document overview here, 16143, which is just now created. Okay, how to create the purchase order with respect to this one? I can one way is either to drag and drop here, and the other way is if I scroll to the right. One second. Here, this purchase requisition column is there. I can input this and enter. Okay. If I have only one line item in the purchase requisition, I can input here and enter. But if I have multiple line items, okay, we have to select this, click here, and drag and drop here into this shopping cart here. Okay. So how this is more easier, right? I will click and on this purchase requisition number 100161143 and drop this into the shopping cart. Shopping cart. Okay, see, I got this one. Okay, so I had to input. So the system has copied the material number, quantity. Okay, this is the material number, quantity, plant, storage location, everything it has copied from the purchase requisition. And here I can see only item category L here. See, automatically it has updated. Okay, I will input my vendor here. See, see here the requirement is, because we have linked the item category. Okay, so item category L of the purchase order document PNB with item category, okay, L of the ZNB, which is the purchase requisition document type ZNB. Okay, so here we can see here, it will allow only item category L. Okay, if I try to remove the item category L and just make it blank, which is a standard item category, and try to, I will get error. See, document type item category, okay, of ZNB, okay, of the purchase requisition is, this is not linked to the document type NB. So standard. So if I try to use any other item category other than L, it will give me some error here. Okay, I should use only item category L, L only. Then see the error has gone. Okay, so that is the uh, important business requirement, right? This new document type will be linked to RFQ document type item category L and PO document type item category L, because this document type ZNB of RFQ is linked to this PO document type PNB and item category L. It will allow us to create purchase order from this purchase requisition and the by using only item category L, because this is linked in the configuration that I have already shown you, that we have done here. Then only it will allow us to create the purchase order. If you use any other item category other than L subcontracting, it will not allow us to create the purchase order. Okay, so this requirement is also working fine. It is also satisfied. Now I will click on button issue during check, and so the standard PO created under this number ending with 17583. We will display purchase letter. enter. See, from the purchase requisition of document type here, ZNB. Okay, so ZNB, the document type here is ZNB. We are able to create purchase order of document type NB, standard purchase order, with only item category here. Okay, so this is the requirement, and this business requirement is working fine as per the uh, requirement given by the client or the business user, and our test is also successfully tested, so everything is fine. Okay, so this is how to create a new document for purchase requisition and test it successfully and get it approved from the client. Thank you for watching my video, and soon see we will meet in another video with another interesting topic on MM. See you till then.